Patients suffering from a form of cancer linked to asbestos are calling on the NHS to fund a treatment they say can prolong their lives. The treatment for mesothelioma has been available in Germany for 13 years and it was formerly funded by Devon Primary Care Trust, but that funding's now been withdrawn, forcing one patient in North Devon to pay for his own treatment abroad. Chris Liddon has been talking to him.
Ron Bonfield has mesothelioma, a cancer in the lining of the chest wall. He contracted it when he was exposed to asbestos as a plumbing and heating engineer. Last year he was told he had months to live, so he spent £22,000 of his own money on a treatment in Frankfurt called Chemoembolisation, where drugs are injected directly into a tumour. Formed his health and now he's in remission. Devon Primary Care Trust paid for one of his 5 courses of treatment, but now that funding has stopped and he's run out of savings.
I'm quite upset, knowing that there is a treatment out there that can prolong my life, not just months but years, and they give you a quality of life. But the NHS seems to bury their head in the sand and don't want to know about it. They just can't understand it, where they're coming from.
Thomas Vogl is a nurse and helps run a support group for patients with mesothelioma. She says Ron's case is proof that the procedure works and is pressing for a national trial of chemoembolisation. She's convinced that a trial would inevitably lead to the treatment being accepted here and then being made available on the NHS.
It's so frustrating really, because chemoembolisation is actually used, the technique is used in hospitals in this country such as Hammersmith, but it's used for liver cancer, and the actual drugs are actually recognised by the National Institute for Clinical Excellence, NICE, who are the people who audit the medications in this country. So we have the drugs, we have the technique. What we need now is a trial to allow people to actually explore this need for people for extent.
Ron's case is backed by his MP. He's written to the Health Secretary in support of patients with mesothelioma. He wants them to have the treatment here in the UK. He's also calling on Devon Primary Care Trust to reconsider its policy on funding Ron's chemoembolisation because it costs about the same as traditional chemotherapy here.
I think they've got to say, once you've begun on a clear path of financing treatment, we will continue while it is showing good effects. I don't think you ought to be saying, we'll hold you in suspend upon round of treatment. At the moment, Ron Bonfield is not in need of treatment. His condition is stabilised. That is extraordinary for this cancer. And all he wants is the certainty of knowing that should he need to resort to this treatment again, the PCT will finance it, he having exhausted all of his own personal means.
The German treatment is supported by consultants in the UK. They say chemoembolisation seems to be tolerated even by offers hope, the possibility of tumour reduction. But the Department of Health says not enough is known about the risks and benefits of the procedure to use it on patients with mesothelioma. Primary Care Trust told the Politics show local experts in the treatment of lung cancer don't wish to use the procedure until more evidence of benefit to patients has become apparent. That said, in this case there appears to be indications that the treatment may be leading to some improvement. Although there is no application for funding pending, should future applications be received, we would take into account the latest clinical and personal information before coming to a decision.
I know I'm not cured, there's not a cure for it. I just got to keep on top of it, I want these MRI scans every 3 months. The NHS won't even do that. They give me one, then after that, whenever they say 6 months, which is kind of, in 6 months a lot can happen. Flare up again and that'll be it.
Chris Liddon reporting. Well, our email address is on your screens now, and as always, we'd like to hear from you if you've got something to say about the issues we've raised today. If there's something you think we should be covering, please get in touch with the team and let us know about it. That email address is politicsshowsouthwest@bbc.co.uk.